Hey, Mr. Flying Bird, I'm going to be helping you with ethical dilemmas and why they exist. So, ethical dilemmas when there are no other alternatives in a situation which seems ethically reasonable. It is often difficult to identify multinational organizations' ethics. However, managers and their companies are feeling more pressured by their consumers to be transparent in their ethical decision making. As it may vary worldwide about what is ethically acceptable, from an international perspective, some may argue what is ethic depends on a culture's perspective. So why is the idea of ethical dilemma important? Well, it helps maintain good business practice. It establishes the company's ethical norms, therefore all employees are obligated to know what they are expected of, and because there are many real-world problems that are complex in making that ethical decision. So let me give you an example. Imagine an American executive finds that a foreign subsidiary in a poor nation has hired a 12-year-old girl. She has no other ethical options to earn money, as using child labor goes against the company's ethical code, but in her situation, it is hard for her to make a decision because it's either the executive fires her and she struggles even more and needs to make a living doing unethical work. So the answer to what the executive should do is a hard decision. And that is why ethical dilemma exists, for these reasons when all options have a negative consequence. So it was either allowing her to continue to be employed, although child labor is not acceptable, or take away her only source of income. So in conclusion, ethical obligations within companies are not often clear and are expected to be transparent in their ethical decision making. Ethics also depends on what is ethically acceptable in that culture, specifically when dealing with international businesses, such as the previous example of child labor, which also demonstrates why there's usually no easy answer and it's hard to do the right thing sometimes, which is why ethical dilemma exists. Thanks, Mr. Flying Bird, and I hope you learn more about ethical dilemmas.